So the reason that I became vegan was that when I was around 23 years old, I was diagnosed with fibroid tumors. And this came after years of just having really bad menstrual cramps, pain, bloating. So I was in my office at Youth Build in Somerville, Massachusetts, where I was working. And one day I had started my period, and it was just really bad. And it was so painful that I just went under my desk and tried to take a nap because of the pain. And my colleague in the cubicle over heard me kind of whimpering and came over. And she's this amazing black woman who was doing her work in like organizational development and diversity. And she told me after getting me up from off the floor that, you know, you need to check out Queen Afua's work. And I'm like, who's Queen Afua? She's like, you need Sacred Woman. And she's like, I had similar problems. So Sacred Woman, the book, entered my life, and I read all about plant-based diets based on Kemetic Egyptian philosophies and how the womb is center to health and how to use plant-based meals and ingredients to kind of put that back into center. So I decided that I would do that because my mom had actually had a hysterectomy when she was like, I think in her early 30s for similar reasons, fibroid tumors. So I stuck to a plant-based diet. And I literally changed from being an omnivorous junk food person to this more holistic, green, plant-based person in like 2 or 3 days, because I was just terrified of having to lose my womb. And I took out my journal and I just, took notes of what I was doing. And I also signed up to be seen by a specialist who was an OBGYN, but they really focused on fibroid tumors. And I wanted to have the tumor monitored. So I stuck to the diet for about, I guess, a year. And then I had my fibroid tumors checked a half year into that diet, and the doctor noticed a lot of changes, like it's shrinking. And he's like, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it, because this is kind of rare. And I'm like, I'm just doing plant-based diet, mostly holistic green. And then at the next checkup I got, he's like, well, they're almost gone. So that really kind of opened my eyes to what it really means to eat in a way that's healing, and just didn't realize that one could survive and thrive off of veganism. So since then, I've decided to just continue practicing veganism and learning more about how not just veganism, but eating in a way that is healthy for my body type will help me thrive and potentially help me remedy or cure things that ailed me. And I was told by allopathic medicine that there are no cures or remedies for.
Okay, cool.